What's up guys, TJ Kosen here. We're out in Weatherford, Texas. Weatherford is, I've said it before, I'll say it again, it's a suburb west of Fort Worth. Fort Worth is the W in DFW. I live in Dallas. It's a long trek out here. It's an hour drive from my office to this house. This house looks amazing, guys. It's a 3,500 square foot house. We ended up buying it for $140,000. It's probably worth close to $300,000 by the time we're done fixing it up, doing some work to it. In the process, great house. Long story. If you want to know the entire story, in the comments below, we have the rest of the story. As Paul Harvey used to say, oh my God, I'm dating myself. Kids, do you know who Paul Harvey is? He's the guy that did the rest of the story. And if you want to know what that is, in the comments below. Bottom line, what we were talking about, 3,500 square foot house, Weatherford, Texas. Weatherford is a market that doesn't have a lot of high-end inventory, but it's still a pretty high demand area. And this is higher end-ish. We're gonna take a walk through it and see what it looks like. Bought it for $140. How much are we gonna put into it? We'll get to that when we're done. But it's gonna look fantastic when we're done. In the process, we negotiated 10% down seller financing with the original seller. So that's a cool benefit. We're into this house right now, $17,000 with closing costs, because I know you math majors here going like 140 grand, 10% down, that's 14. Yeah, you gotta pay some closing costs, guys. Plus rehab. So the rehab, man, it's adding up. Big house means big rehab numbers, because you think of it this way, right? You're doing just flooring. Flooring is like, for a big house, 3,500 square foot, that's twice as much flooring as it is for a 1,700 square foot house. Is that math right? That math isn't right. Fact check me in the box below, because we live in a society where fact checks are important. Let's take a walk around. When we saw this house originally, it looked a lot different, guys. We had some ugly, ugly tile. We still have some ugly tile in the entryway, but that's okay because this flooring is gonna go over it. We had to step down into this, so, okay, watch this. Right here, I'm on one level. Right here, I'm on the same level. That's actually a big benefit. There was a step down about a, I don't know, a big ass drop like that into this area. It just looked kind of weird. It chopped up the space, and we don't like chopped up spaces. We had a big sliding double glass panel something door here into this massive game room. The game room is awesome. This space is cool. Yeah, so we had like a step down, and then we had like a step up here in this little area here. Then we had a step down into this space, and it was odd. So we've, come out here, think to myself, I go, self, how do I make this space less odd? By making it one level. We built up this sunken living room floor. We got a little bitty transition between that space and this space, not nearly the 8 to 12 inch space that we did have, and it's turning out really nice. Now you'll notice a couple products that we put in are houses that are a lower price point, and you'll notice a couple products that are maybe a little more specialized to kind of this price point. Honestly, we put in really nice stuff in even our lower products. So that stuff can kind of migrate up to this level with this house. Now again, a bigger house, a little more customized than we generally do, but still, we bought it right. We're doing a nice renovation to it, and we're gonna price it pretty competitively, even in this competitive market, and see what happens. Well, let's take a walk around and see what you guys think. If you guys have any feedback, I value feedback, in the comments below. Leave your need for validation in the comments below. And while you're down in the comments below, obliterate, smash, destroy the like button while you're down there. Painted our fireplace. What do you guys think? I don't know. We might change that out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm actually like sitting here thinking, we might change that out and do like an Austin stone all the way up. Kind of give it more of a focal point look. This LVP, dude, we like this stuff. It's a nice color. It's a nice product. It's thick. It goes over little imperfections in the floor. I don't mean big imperfections, but like stuff like this where you have a transition. This is all the same level, but we got this product here, we got this product here, and we got a little gap here. You put the floor on top of it, and it's durable enough where you don't feel the transition. You want a nice smooth transition. So I mentioned before, this house is just a little unconventional in terms of its space usage, and it doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that there's reasons we're not gonna try to price it at the top of the market. ARV on paper looks like maybe 350 to 380, but it's got some odd stuff. Like this kitchen, it's not open into like a massive living area, right? It's not open, it's not even openable into a massive living area. It's kind of over here on the side. Still a nice space, still a nice sized kitchen. We got a nice island, nice cabinets. We're putting down some nice granite. We're actually putting down a gray quartz. Actually, here's a pro tip for you guys. If you want a pro tip, So the cabinets, we were able to refinish with a white oil base lacquer. It's basically like a paint varnish, looks really good. But the problem is if you put white granite on painted white cabinets, the colors clash just a little bit. We're coming out here, we're doing a gray quartz countertop, white tile backsplash, our kick-ass high-end knobs. But there's not much we can do with the space. The space is something we can't really fix, so that's why we're pricing it where we're pricing it at. We'll see how it goes. The only bathroom downstairs is this little half bath through here. Not a bad space. Ideally, you'd like to have a little more usable space downstairs and a little more kind of functional looking bathroom. Some stuff like that we can't fix, can we? Let's go upstairs where the living space is. So we're all about being honest on this channel, you guys. Honestly, we like the house because we bought it right and we're fixing it right and we're doing the right job to it. But we also want to talk about the actual negatives when we're doing a higher end house like this in a market like DFW, because it's all about being honest. So the good parts about this house, let's have a conversation. Good parts about this house, bought it right, seller financing, rehab is pretty straightforward, great market, hot market, interest rates still low, we should get it to move. Bad things about this house, because again, we want to be honest when we're in this channel. Bad things about this house, the floor plan is a little unconventional. It's in a sub-market where there's not a lot of high-end inventory, and it's a lot of work. I mean, that's always a negative. So let's talk about the floor plan. Let's talk about these negatives. Ideally, in Dallas, in a Texas market, we want a master bedroom downstairs. We just came upstairs. The master bedroom's right here. Ideally, we'd like kind of a more conventional full bath kind of layout downstairs, and maybe a kitchen that opens up into a living area in a downstairs space. Now, you've seen plenty of our other videos probably, because they're linked in the comments below. You should take a look at them if you haven't seen them. And even if you have seen them, you should watch them again because the YouTube algorithm really likes that. So a lot of our other houses, we can open up the space between the kitchen and the living room, make it a big flowing space. This place, we weren't really able to do that because the kitchen's over on this side of the house. We were not able to give that kind of open feel. We were able to open up the living area and make the living area, game room area, like fireplace area, all that a lot more concise. There's stuff that you can fix and there's stuff you can't fix. That's pretty much the negative on this house. We don't like a lot of houses with a lot of pools because they can be a hassle. But if you buy it right, you overcome a lot of these things. So to compensate for this on the sales end, again, take a look at the video and I talk all about the numbers on this house, but we did buy it for $80,000 less than a wholesaler was trying to sell it to us for about 3 months before we closed on it. And we negotiated a great seller finance deal with the seller. So that's how we overcame these issues when we went to buy this place. Now, let's take a walk around. See what we got. So up here, pretty cool space, really. Nice hall. We'll go to the kids' rooms, and then whoa, we got like wasp infestation in here, guys.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
All right, tread lightly. See where these dudes are coming in at. Shit.
What's up, guys?
We're gonna go, huh? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, come on through. There's more in here. The wasp house. Take our word for it, that bathroom looks good. We're out of here.
I have to move, right? Yeah, I'm gonna leave the country. Bye, everybody. Bye.
That was crazy. This space, guys, this space is cool. So when we're talking about weird, because this house is just a little, we're making it less weird. We're making it less weird. This space was closed off. There was a wall right here going down the middle. And then there was a doorway, like a secret passage, super secret stuff, opening like this space from that space. And here's where I goofed up, guys. Why isn't there drywall on that wall? Why isn't that wall painted? And why is the carpet already in? Because I messed up. Because when you're doing a big rehab like this, sometimes you mess up. So it wasn't until after we were done painting that I walked in here and I'm like, why is that wall even here? Because we're trying to think like how to make something like fixable and how to make the space usable and all this other stuff. And I walk in finally once it's painted and it's like, here's the solution. The wall's just stupid. Take it out, let's go. So anyway, that's why this doesn't have any drywall on it. Because when we took that wall out, there wasn't any drywall on it. So now we got to put drywall here. We got to paint there. We got to fix this stuff. But when you walk around and look at this space, dude, this is cool. This is a huge, huge game room. Pool table, like wet bar, movie screen, fantastic space. Makes a lot more sense opened up like this than it does with a weird kind of wall down the middle here. So we definitely made the right choice. We would have made the right choice if I'd said, you know, let's rip that wall out to begin with. So the master is another good space. Again, in a DFW market, ideally the master's downstairs. We can't fix that, but we can make this master a very livable, very nice space. Vaulted ceilings, huge positive. Decent closet space. Nice master bathroom through here. You'll probably notice same floor as in our hall bathroom if you didn't get scared off by the bugs, because we didn't spend a lot of time in there. Nice shower space. Gonna be putting some shower glass right here. Just open it up, just fantastic all around. It turned out nice. Now that you guys have probably seen a couple of our videos, you're gonna scratch your head going like, oh, that looks familiar. Oh, that looks familiar. That's because it does. The bathroom tile that we put in, the color schemes that we work, the doorknobs, the hardware, the fixtures, a lot of the stuff is a repeatable process, and that's what makes it so we can do the volume that we're able to do in this business. Because again, the product is always new. The house is gonna be different, each house. The struggles and the problems are gonna be different. And we definitely talked about on this house where there were some kind of issues to overcome and a couple mistakes, like not ripping that wall out until the rest of the renovation's almost done. But there's a lot of stuff we can do over and over again that really gives us a nice kind of edge on making our process, streamlining our product, not uniform, but still something that we can manage. Dude, this is nice. So this is the master. So I'm from San Diego, guys. I love masters upstairs because I think you get a better view. Dallas, what's the reasoning behind that? I don't know. AC is downstairs, like more cooler in the summer, I don't know. But I mean, it's got a nice little view out the backyard. It's got a nice view of our crystal clear, blue, beautiful swimming pool with a slide. You gotta see, you gotta see into the future in this game. You can't just look at stuff for what it is. And it's just a nice space. So if you wanna see more videos like this, do me a favor, subscribe, because you gotta hit the subscribe button. Smash the like button for the algorithm. I know you guys don't know what an algorithm is. It's okay. The important part is YouTube knows what an algorithm is. And watch the next video about this house and about the other houses, linked in the comments below and popping up on screen. I'll see you guys next time.